Hey, this is Mike, and you're watching Real Black TV. And today we are in Philadelphia at the Prince Music Theater for the opening night of the 25th annual Philadelphia Film Festival, hosting the red carpet premiere of La La Land, directed by Damien Chazelle, who was Oscar nominated for Best Screenplay for the movie Whiplash. Check it out.
Here's to the ones who dream, foolish as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that ache. Here's to the mess we make. She captured a feeling, sky with no ceiling, the sunset inside a frame. Here's to the ones who dream.
We're with Michael Lerman, who is the programmer of the 25th annual Philadelphia Film Festival. Congratulations, first off.
Thank you. We're really excited. It's a big night for us, and 25 years is huge. So, who could ask for more than that?
I could ask for more. You have one of the most enviable jobs in the world. This man gets paid to travel around the world to bring some of the best movies in the country and the world to Philadelphia.
Well, I'm not complaining, to say the least, but it's grueling work, and I love it. I love every minute of it. So.
So when did you first see La La Land, and what attracted you to it?
I saw it in the middle of the summer because I've been doing some work for the Toronto International Film Festival too. So I saw it through there, and it was a no-brainer to me. I was instantly fell in love with it from the first 10 seconds of the movie. Have you seen it yet? The opening is this really amazing sequence, and so immediately I was just drawn in, and I was like, this is incredible work, and this is what cinema is about, and that's why we wanted to open with it. That's why we want to be here right now. So.
He's so impressive, and when you see this film, you will be blown away. I love this film so much, so much. From the moment we saw it, we knew we had to have it, and we are so lucky to have it as our opening night and to have Damien here with us.
Well, just the audacity of making a musical or modernizing the musical in 2016.
And it's his second, right? I mean, his first film was a musical, and then he did Whiplash, and now he's got this, and this is like the next level of it. It's just so good. It's so good.
So, all right, I mean, I know you haven't, I know, of course.
You met Mike? I hope you've met
Hey,
Mike.
We're with Mike Jackson, who is co-partner in the Get Lifted Film Company.
I'm a partner at Get Lifted, executive producer of La La Land. Super proud of the movie. Super happy to be in my hometown, supporting the film. It's really incredible.
That's what's up, and John's in the movie, I know, but what attracted you guys to La La Land?
Well, I got to meet Damien a few years ago when we were doing the run for Selma and Whiplash, and we met at a dinner, became fast friends. He's from Princeton, I'm from Philly, so we had a kinship over that, kept in touch, and when La La Land kind of became like more real, we got a phone call and talked to JL about it, and we all wanted to get involved. We were big fans of Damien, so that's it, man.
This is not what you'd call a safe move in terms of making a film, but I mean, but I think the best work comes from a position of audacity. Can you speak to La La Land and also Southside with You, which you also produced?
Yeah, I think Damien is completely audacious. I think Damien is the kind of filmmaker that is the future. He's the kind of guy who wants to take risk and make statements and think outside of the box and make things that people aren't expecting to see, which is exactly what he did with La La Land. For us with Southside with You or Underground or any of the stuff that we work on, it's always about shining a light on things that are important and just kind of being at the forefront of culture.
So we're with Damien Chazelle. Congratulations. How audacious is it to make a musical on this scale in 2016?
Yeah, it was. It was hard to convince people to make it for a while, for that very reason. But it's been something. It's been a passion project of mine for about 6 years, trying to get it off the ground, and so it's amazing to have gotten it made at all, let alone to be here tonight.
I mean, we're super excited. Congratulations on the Oscar nominations and all that. I mean, everybody's seen Whiplash, but very, very few people may have seen your first feature, which was also a musical.
Yeah, actually, my first one I did as a college student, and I shot it in Boston, and it was my first try at trying to make a musical that felt like real life, and so that was an idea I tried to extend into this movie, working with the same composer. He and I started talking about this really shortly after we finished that one, so this does feel to me like an extension of that, but on a much bigger scale.
So, I mean, for filmmakers that are watching, I mean, it can be done. I mean, what kind of words of encouraging advice do you have for people out there who are looking to make their first film or looking to, get to that next level?
I guess for me, the philosophy that worked for me was to just keep making stuff no matter what, like not to wait for permission and not to wait for someone to come with a bucket load of money at your doorstep, because if you just wait around, that won't happen. That, it's just about trying to, write scripts or make little low budget things that I could somehow make myself, or just anything, and then bit by bit I was able to get the opportunities to do this. But it took time, and it also took a lot of having to hear no. I mean, you hear no more often than any other word in LA, especially, and so learning to have that kind of persistence was, I think, is important.
And knowing your craft. I mean, shout out to Jacques Demy, right?
Oh, for sure. I mean, the great thing is, I grew up watching movies. I've always wanted to make movies, so making this especially was like an opportunity to really tip the hat to some of my favorite filmmakers. Him, Vincent Minnelli, Stanley Donen, all the great musical makers of the, of the 40s and 50s and 60s.
Thank you so much for your time. Have a great premiere. Welcome to Philly.
I wanna lay up in his arms, my nose nestled in his neck, taking in his